by the beginning of the week. Then by the end of the week, when we are done with our lesson, I will upload for you the practice sheets. Then later on, the next week, I will upload for you the model answers. So you are ready. And inshallah, we're going to have our quiz by next week. Okay, are we settled here?
Yes.
So let's start our lesson. The previous lesson, we have already discussed the voyages of discovery and how do they discover the new sea route to reach India. And they discovered the new land by mistake. Their aim and their goal was not to discover the newfound land or the Americas, but their aim was simply to discover a faster sea route to reach India. Of course, in order to participate in the lucrative trade, so they can be wealthy. And here, I'm not talking about individuals. My main interest here is countries, not individuals. Okay, who took the lead? يعني if I ask here, let me see, where are you? If I ask Abdurrahman Ahmed. Abdurrahman, by the way, while asking
Yes.
you, you are free to open your camera if you wish in order to answer your
Okay.
question.
Okay.
And inshallah, your assessment, ya أولاد, will not be for only the quiz. You're gonna get some marks for participation during the live sessions. So Abdurrahman Ahmed, what
Yes.
was the first nation or the first country to discover the new founded land or the Americas? Here I need a nation, a country.
Okay, just a second.
2 seconds.
Okay.
The 2 seconds are over.
It was Spain.
Spain, thank you very much, especially Christopher Columbus.
Yes.
Please, please, guys, I have to remind you, I want to see your faces. Please try to update your profile pictures. I want to see your faces instead of looking at the initials. Maybe some of you will tell me, Mister, we have already updated our profile pictures, but it's not available here. Do you see what's the issue? The problem here. This is the interface. This is simply what I can see, MH, AH, MA, OE, and that's it. Please, yeah, I'm not asking for too much. Please update your profile picture. Is this a hard task? Answer me, please.
No.
So, why not you didn't upload a recent photo of you? Of course, yeah, by using your camera, take a photo. That's it. And upload it. So I can simply see you. Tomorrow, please. By tomorrow, please update yours. After updating your profile pictures, delete the team's cache. And I think I have already told you something about the deleting the cache for the teams, right? Try to remind me. Last week, I have already told you how to do it.
Do what?
Delete the cache of teams, because after updating your profile pictures, it will not be available here. After the updating your profile pictures, guys, simply go to your C drive For those of you who are using Windows, please go to the C drive, Users, Microsoft, Teams, Cache, and delete this folder. Is it clear? Got it or not yet? Famer. Famer.
Yes, mister, yes.
How you can delete your cache for the
What
teams?
cache?
What cache? For the teams. What I
I
have
go
is
to
just
the
said.
C drive and delete it.
C drive. لا.
And
C
delete it.
drive. C
Yeah.
drive. ماشي. Then users.
Yes.
Then software. Microsoft Teams. You're gonna find the cache folder, delete it.
Okay.
And please try to make sure that you are deleting the cache folder for the teams, not for any other app.
طب مستر ايه اللي هيحصل يعني لو خليناه او لو مسحناه؟
Because Abdullah Jamil, in order to save some time for the Teams app, it is programmed to take a copy of the cache immediately. Okay, so for example, you have your profile picture already uploaded, Abdullah. Okay, so next time when your other friends simply update their profile pictures, it will not be clear to you. You will not see it because simply the Teams app will take a copy of the cache folder. But after deleting the cache folder, while opening the Teams app, it will generate a new one, a new copy, a new cache. So you can see your friends.
تمام يا مستر.
Maybe you do not want to see them, but talking about myself, I want to see your faces. Let's start our lesson.
Mister, you stopped screen sharing.
Yes, because I want to open the presentation. Now it's clear. Conquest and Colonies. This is our title for this week. Of course, like your friend said, Spain took the lead, and Spain was the first European nation to reach the Americas. Where exactly? Let me maximize this map. Where do you think Spain landed or reached the new founded land or the Americas? Who can help me here? Show me hands. Show me your hands. Who wanna tell me? Christopher Columbus, by the way. Christopher Columbus.
جوانا دي ولا مش عارف Orbahia.
Use your mind a little bit. While looking at a map, first of all, in order to figure out this map, you must have a look at the key map, right? So everything in purple or violet will be Spanish, Portuguese, English, Dutch, and French. Look at the colors. We are talking about Spain here, okay? Spain. So go along with this color.
Mexico.
This part, and the Andes. That's it. All of them will belong to Spain, okay? In order to answer this question, first of all, when Christopher Columbus reached the new founded land or the Americas, he reached the Caribbean islands. So we need to have a look at an island. Cuba, Hispaniola. He reached the Caribbean islands. He reached this part, guys. All of his 3 voyages, he reached the Caribbean islands. So Spain, after conquering the Caribbean islands, they started to send some expeditions to explore the new founded lands. They want to have a closer look, or they want to continue the drawing of the map in order to figure out the shape of the new founded land. So, what's important to me? First of all, when Christopher Columbus reached the new founded land, it was in Mexico. سيف الدين مدحت.
Yes.
The new founded land. When Christopher Columbus reached the new founded land, he landed on Mexico, Peru, Louisiana, Safe, I have just said that.
He landed in Mexico, this part.
Mexico.
Yeah.
So first of all, he reached Mexico. Spain in this side of the world. So he go along all the way and he landed over there in Mexico.
He went first to the islands, and then he went to
Thank you very much. يبقى first of all, he reached the Caribbean islands. Okay, guys? The Caribbean islands. So, who made the exploration of the Newfoundland land? Of course, Spain. You have already said Spain. And try to think about the presentation of the last week. First, we have the Portuguese sailors, the Spanish. Then, after the Spanish,
Canada. No, not Canada. The
Britain,
and the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
بس.
That's it.
And France.
And France. Thank you very much. Okay. Why do you think they started to explore the Newfoundland land?
For 4 reasons. They also wanted to do the 4 things.
Resources, Mister.
Speak up.
To search for new resources.
New resources, wealth, especially gold,
Christianity also.
Fame.
for the spread of Christianity, fame and glory, curiosity. What's over there? Exactly. 4 main reasons for the age of exploration: wealth, the spread of Christianity, introduce new populations to the Christianity, and number 3, curiosity,
Fame.
And number 4, exploration.
fame and glory. 4 main reasons of exploration. Okay. So simply Spain or the Spanish went to discover the Caribbean islands, Mexico, and Peru. But first of all, when Christopher Columbus reached the Newfoundland land, he landed over there in the Caribbean islands, and he already conquered and settled over there. From over there, they started to discover Mexico and Peru. The Dutch went to discover the New Netherland. The English went to discover Virginia in Jamestown and Massachusetts in Plymouth. Later on, we will discuss all of these points. The Portuguese went to discover Brazil. And here comes an important question. If I ask Muhammad Omar, would you please tell me what's the name of the Portuguese sailor who discovered Brazil? And they discovered Brazil by mistake, by the way. And by pure luck.
Cabral, Mister.
Cabral, Pedro Cabral. His aim, thank you very much, his aim was not simply to discover Brazil. They discovered it by chance, by luck. And the French went to discover and conquer Canada. We're gonna see every one of them in detail. Let's start with Spain. So first of all, the Spanish conquered the Caribbean islands, Cuba, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico. By the way, talking about the Caribbean islands, if there is anything here related to our modern history,
Mr. Wasn't Fidel Castro here?
Fidel Castro, yes,
Yes.
Cuba.
The
There was
Cuban
a
Missile Crisis.
exactly, and there was a problem here that he settled some kind of rocket bases or missiles, and he threatened the states.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Also,
Right.
Mr. There's something new يعني with Guatemala now.
In this place, have you ever heard the term Bermuda Triangle?
Ah, yes. That eats everything. It's between
It,
three islands. Three islands. That's why they called it triangle. But it doesn't have triangular shape.
it looks like something close to the shape of a triangle. ماشي? It was in this place. And by the way, and during that time over there, at that point in history, there was nothing called Bermuda Triangle because simply Christopher Columbus entered this triangle and nothing happened to him. Nothing is done with all of his expeditions. But later on, they discovered this issue. In fact, the Bermuda Triangle issue started in the 1900s, recently, not at that time. Okay, our main interest here, the Caribbean islands, Cuba, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico. So he started from over there. Spain started to have some kind of bases, and they started to send some expeditions to discover the rest of the new founded land. Okay, so we need an army or we need normal people, civilians, to discover the new founded land?
لا army.
Army. Okay. After the discovery, what do you think they're gonna do?
Colonize the area.
To colonize the area.
Now you
And
bring normal people. After you discovered, you bring normal people.
thank you very much. In fact, Spain needed both of them, the commoners, the civilians, and the army, the military leaders. So the first mission was simply to discover the new land, try to have some kind of a shape or a map of the new founded land. Then later on, they will start to send civilians, and they established the encomienda system. The encomienda system was simply that after the army will discover, let's suppose that the army discovered this piece of the land. After the discovery, they drew a map, a shape of it. Then they will ask the civilians to come from Spain, come and start to get the benefits out of this piece of the land. First of all, they hope to find some gold. Unfortunately, there was no gold here. So what we gonna find here? It's land. Okay, so let's start the farming business. So they started to get some civilians from Spain, giving them a piece of the land, plus some natives to work the land for them. And of course, all the rewards and all the benefits will go over there to Spain. That's it. This is the encomienda system. In return, the Spanish or the Spaniards will simply teach the natives something about Christianity in order to be true Christians. This is the encomienda system. The Spaniards or the civilians will get a piece of the land plus some natives to work the land for them. In return, the natives will be taught about Christianity. This is the encomienda system. So, as a reminder, if I ask Abdurrahman Ahmed, what's the encomienda system? Can you tell me? Abdurrahman Ahmed.
Yes.
While answering, you can simply open your camera if you wish.
Okay. Actually, I didn't focus on this part.
I have just said
I
that
think
a couple of seconds ago.
Yes, I heard it like it was to convert them to Christianity and to make them learn Christianity.
So the encomienda system was simply a kind
Mister,
of teaching the
I can
natives.
say what's the
Okay, Abdurrahman, just a minute. Just a minute, Abdurrahman. You will get your chance. So, Abdurrahman Ahmed, maybe, for example, you didn't pay me some attention while I was talking. You can simply raise your hand and ask me to repeat this part.
Okay.
I have no problem, by the way. No problem. It's your lesson. It's your right.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Ask me to repeat this part.
Okay, mister.
Mr. طب can I
Abdurrahman
explain
al-Tahir.
what?
Abdurrahman
Yes,
al-Tahir.
mister.
Yes. Take your chance.
In the system, in the beginning, there is a sailor who find this land for Spain.
Christopher Columbus, of course.
Christopher Columbus, yes, mister. So they went to this land and they wanted to figure the shape of it. They wanted a map for it. So they did a map and they got people from Spain to get the benefits out of this land. They were hoping to find gold, but they didn't. So they started the farming business and they said, let's get people from Spain. We will give them a piece of land and then we will bring the workers or the natives to work for their land. And then every benefit they get, it's going to go back to Spain.
Of course, the benefits will go back to the home country. Thank you very much, Abdurrahman. Ziad, do you want to add something?
Mr. Like, may we say in media system?
Encomienda. It's not encomedia.
Yeah,
encomienda.
Yeah,
it's a Spanish term, okay? Encomienda.
May we say like it's a slave?
Some kind of slavery, of course, because it's a point of view, Ziad. It was some kind of mistreatment for the natives. Of course, yani, the natives will work the land for free, and in return, they will not be paid. They will simply get some teachings about Christianity. Or they will turn them, they will change their religion to be Christians. So they will get simply nothing. This was mistreatment.
Thanks.
Ranim, can you please tell me what's the encomienda system?
Yes, Minister. You said that the civilians will take part of the land, and the second part, the native, I forget it.
The natives will get some teachings about Christianity.
Yes.
Okay.
The native. Yes.
Natives, they are getting nothing.
Of course, we can say that the natives will get nothing. No, but there is an important issue. Do you know what? The natives will get something from the Europeans, from the European environment. They will get something. Try to figure it out. Use your mind a little bit. Now, nowadays, why we are having this, why we are in the middle of this situation? Why do we have online schooling? Why we will not physically go to school?
Because of COVID-19, Mister.
Because of COVID-19. Try to go deeper a little bit. In order to loosen the, or to tighten the, simply the interaction between people. Please, guys, if you are not using your mic, turn it off because of the surrounding noise. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Excuse me here. Am I talking to myself?
Yes, yeah, Mr. It's very clear, wallah.
Yeah, Mister.
Yes.
I can't find this part in the book.
Which part?
That system.
Chapter 16, section 2.
You are using your book now?
Yeah.
It's in here. Chapter 16, section 2. By the way, guys, I have to tell you something. Inshallah, your assessment will not be upon the quiz or even the exam. There will be some marks regarding the behavior and your participation, by the way, in the teams. Yani, for example, if I ask you any question, you will get your chance to answer it. And your attendance. All of these factors will be within your assessment. It's not only about the quiz or exam, okay? Some of you are still using your mics. Please, you can only open your mic and open your camera if you wish whenever I ask you. Is it clear? Do I have to remind you?
No, thanks.
Sorry.
Okay?
Yes.
So your behavior, your participation is highly appreciated. So your marks, inshallah, you will get it. Maybe you're gonna get a full mark in the exam and even in the quizzes. By the way, we're gonna have 2 quizzes per quarter. But after getting the full mark in the quarter quiz, and even in the exam, maybe in the certificate, you will not see yourself getting the full mark. Is it clear? For the question, where is it in the book? For in every presentation, over there in the top right-hand corner, you're gonna see the chapter and the section. That's it.
Mister, I'm sorry, just one more question. It's a human legacy, is that correct?
Yes, it's human legacy. The same book that you was using last year.
Okay.
This book is for grades 10 and 11. The same
Mister,
book.
Can I say something, Bas?
Be my guest.
The thing about the Encomienda.
Encomienda system.
Yes, Encomienda system. It's in page 477, Spain in the Caribbean.
Spain in the Caribbean. What's the title of this lesson?
It's section 2, Conquest and Colonies.
Conquest and Colonies. So the encomienda, say it again. The encomienda is?
In page 477.
Okay. Thank you for telling us this piece of information. It's in chapter 16, section 2, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes, Abdurrahman.
All PowerPoint presentations, you download them. Is that correct, Mister?
Our policy, inshallah, for this year or for the time of the online schooling, before the beginning of the week, we have a single lesson per week. Okay? So before the beginning of our first lesson, the material, by the material, I mean the presentation, will be uploaded to the Classera platform, where especially in the Classera platform in the course material. Okay? That's it. By the end, inshallah, by the end of this week, I will upload to you in the same place, the course material. I will upload to you the practice sheets. Okay, some questions regarding this title. Then the next week or the week after it, I will upload to you at the same place, course material, with the same lesson. I will upload to you the model answer.
Clear.
If you notice, the lesson of the last week's lesson, I already uploaded a presentation. Then later on, by the end of the last week, I already uploaded the practice sheets. And if you notice, it was in a Word, it was a Word document. So you have the chance, after studying the lesson, you have the chance to answer it by typing down your answers, okay? And I could have the chance to upload it as a PDF document, but how are you gonna answer the questions? So for this reason, I have already choose to upload it by using the Word format. So you have the chance after studying the lesson to start answering the questions. Then later on, I will give you some time. Later on, I will upload to you the model answers so you can simply figure out your answers. Was it correct or wrong?
Correct.
And keep in your mind, guys, that our quiz will be next week, inshallah. And it's gonna be about our first lesson. Okay?
Clear.
Voyages of discovery. Back to our presentation. The encomienda system. So the encomienda system, the civilians will come from Spain and they will be given a small piece of the land plus some natives to work the land for them. And of course, all the benefits, like the cash crops, for example, all the benefits will go to Spain. Okay, what the natives will get? Simply nothing. They will teach them some things about Christianity in order to be true Christians. Plus, they will get something else, something bad from the Europeans. Try to use your mind a little bit.
Disease?
Smallpox.
Diseases. Exactly. Smallpox.
Sorry to interrupt.
No problem. Okay.
We have another session after 3 minutes and I want to go to the bathroom. Can I go, please, mister?
Okay, thank you for reminding me about the timing of our lesson.